So I'm on the porch this morning and I was thinking I could hear the birds singing and it was a nice breeze, and I've been thinking about some stuff I wanted to share. One thing I told myself this morning, I said, to get through today, I need to stay out of my own head. And that's what I'm doing on the porch, enjoying the breeze, the birds, the way the trees move in the wind, the sky. There's a lot of beauty around us, even when we're not looking. So sometimes we see things and sometimes we mistakenly take for granted what's around us, the beauty of our world. And so I thought I would share in this one brief quiet moment. It's been very noisy. I've been waiting for the right moment. But sometimes when the things creep up on you, we have to keep in mind that there may never be a right moment. You may have to do things that you never thought you would do, and you may have to decide now is the right moment, even when it doesn't feel right. And there's traffic, and there's noises, and there's doors, and there's machines, and there's, noise. So, back to what I was saying, I've been thinking that, we are here to give comfort to others. And there are a lot of people right now giving out comfort to others. And however you can do that, if it's a smile, if it's a phone call, whatever, I've said that before, there is something you can do. Just don't stay locked up in your own head, worrying about your own life and your own family and your own grandkids and your own pets. And get out of your head and enjoy the beauty. Even if you are in a home, be thankful, be grateful for what you do have. And if it's at all possible, reach out to someone with an emoji, a smile, a thumbs up, here comes the wind. Anything that you can. Because the purpose of our being here is human. There's a man in the Bible that was seriously hurt and bruised and crushed and slit with swords and wore a crown of thorns. And you know who I'm talking about. You're maybe saying, I clicked on this for encouragement, and I want to tell you this is encouragement. We sing the songs, and we've read the story, and we've looked it up on every translation in the Bible. And yet we don't understand that this man was crushed beyond recognition. And the people of the time thought it was something he had done, that it was his fault, his payment for his crisis. But it was not, y'all. It was for us. And not only was it for us, but it was things that crushed him were because of us. Because of us. He was crushed. You may have got up this morning with a headache, or bad vision, or pain, or an illness, or an undiagnosed something. You may have got up this morning and had to go to work, or didn't have work to go to. You may have problems. You may have sick children or need a transplant. A number of things. Maybe you don't have a car or a friend. But let me tell you something, and this is encouraging. You don't have to be crushed. You don't have to be destroyed. You don't have to be forsaken. You don't have to be in despair or distress. The one who died for you so that you could be free. And he wants to be your best friend. And He is the one that carries you through and gives you encouragement on the days you don't think you can make it. I know some of you are thinking, well, this is not the right time. Well, I said the same thing when I started the video. It's too noisy. There's a mower, there's cars going by, there's the wind's blowing. Things are distracting, and this is difficult. But if you read Isaiah 53 in whatever translation and come to realize, read that story slow and really let it sink in what He did for you, that nobody else was going to do for you. Nobody could. He was the only one that could. And let it encourage you to know He did. He did. He went through severe pain and anguish and sorrow and was crushed beyond recognition, y'all. For you. Let this encourage you today that there is hope. There is life and love and joy. And we don't have to succumb to all the misery because it's already been dealt with on the cross. Read your Bible, pray, reach out to somebody. And even if you're in your mind, it says this is not the perfect time. I am not perfect. I have issues. If you are not going down the right path, if you have sin in your heart, if you have sin in your life, if you're addicted to something, if the devil has you in grips, if you're thinking, I'm never going to measure up, I'm never going to be as good as some, let me tell you something. Today is the perfect day. Bring your stuff, bring your guilt, bring your trash, bring your bondage, bring your baggage. Come to Jesus. Today is the perfect day. He is the only one that can make it right. Don't wait until you're perfect. You're never going to be perfect. The time is never going to be right. Just like the dog's barking now. But it's okay. Bring yourself as you are. And find a church home that loves you as you are. Just be as you are. Start there. Today is the perfect day. This is the perfect time. Even if you're watching through this broadcast, just tell Jesus, I believe that you were crushed for me on the cross. And I received that, and I thank you for that. And I receive every benefit that comes with that. And then go comfort somebody else with the same comfort you've been comforted with, knowing that you don't have to be destroyed or crushed or full of sorrow and grief. Because Jesus did it for you. He did it for me. So be encouraged and go encourage somebody else. Tree B.